Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel 3 Let's Play with me at SoulJRPG. In real life, it's been a long time since I played this game because I've had life things to do, but we are here in the Le Maire province. We have learned a little bit about what's going on with the noble meeting happening, and we have been set to get our instructions from a former foe of ours, one that we never really only ever fought, I believe, once in the last games inside of his mecha, but we need to head to Juno Naval Fortress to see them. Whoa, just look at this place. This was obviously the place that was at the prologue at the start of the game. This is Juno Naval Fortress, HQ of the Unified Regions Army. It's gigantic. Looks like some medieval castle. That would be because it is, a historical one at that. It was built in the Dark Ages and has since been refortified for modern use. And this is the one which General Le Guin's residence. Damn, so that monster used to cozy up in here with 50,000 soldiers. During the war, the Imperial Army was at a loss after multiple failed attempts to infiltrate. It's fully equipped with multiple Panzer Soldaten, large class airships, and enough supplies and anti-aircraft cannons to last 3 years. It said that if you dared attack it from the front, then you would have seen 100,000 casualties. And so it was said indeed. The steel struck that shifted the Northern War. You know a lot about this fortress, Allie. Information was gathered as part of an Intelligence Division investigation. Okie dokie. It's always better to know more than less. I'd say information is power. It's helped us plenty so far. I can't argue with that. Alright, let's head on in. We need to report to Brigadier General Ordis. First thing to kick off your exercises. Here we go. Can't see much on the side of the roads here, but it is certainly an imposing fort. And it's only 10 to 7. Stop! Identify yourselves. Of course, Thors Military Academy's branch campus. We're to report the start of our field exercises. The Brigadier General said you were coming. That must mean you're the Ashen Chevalier. Heard of your triumph during the Northern War. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you. I don't know if he calls them triumphs. Man, he's so famous. Wait, wasn't the instructor their enemy during the Civil War? Why are they so excited to see him? It's long been accepted that the Civil War was the madness of Duke Cayenne and Alberea. I imagine these soldiers were more than less than happy to see someone stop their leaders. Hundreds of archaisms he destroyed in Northumbria have also attributed to his fame. Good for him. Open the gates. Allow our guests through. By all means, go ahead. Brigadier General Ordis is waiting. Ordis is of Nordian descent. So here we go. This is the Unified Regions Army. It's going to be pretty huge. It's so early in your day, but they're super into it. They're meant to be among the best of the best. I believe even the newest recruits are considered a cut above the others. They are. Every recruit was selected from provincial armies all over the country. The Brigadier General leading them is nothing short of magnificent. This particular army isn't sizable as it was when it was considered part of the Noble Alliance, though. They've only about 30,000 men. I don't see any Goliath Soldans to you. Guess the government's tight on the purse strings of even HQ. Hey, Allie, Ash. I'll refrain from that comment. The command room's over in the building. Allow me to guide you. Thanks. That's interesting. Light armored pencil car used by the RMP. You know, we have 2 other guests at the moment. I think they're looking forward to seeing you. Follow me if you please. My assumption is an RMP, so probably Claire. But then also a noble. Patrick's the obvious one here. Brigadier General, I brought your guests.
Right. Let him in.
That's Claire, and that does look like Patrick. Ah, I suspected as much. Major Claire, and you too, Patrick.
Entirely by chance, I assure you.
It's good to see you, Rean. And Class VII, too.
What are you doing here? Long time no see. Sorry we can meet in cross, but... now that she mentions it, the woman in charge of the plan in Michelin, correct? Operation Birdcage, yes. Ah, the Butte RMP agent. The woman who heroically trapped all those people in Crossbell and got showered with praise for doing it. Quiet, Ash. I'm sorry about him.
No, he has a point. I've heard about you two. You're the new members of Class VII, aren't you? Ash Carbide and Muse Egret.
Don't need to introduce myself then. I've heard so much about you.
I came here to discuss security measures for the Imperial Provincial Council. But we've just finished our meeting, so I should be on my way. If you would excuse me, Brigadier General, Patrick.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Indeed.
Do remember to keep a close eye on the Marquis.
Yes, understood.
Instructor Claire.
I'd heard the rumors, but it seems the Crossbell situation is more chaotic than I'd even imagined.
Yeah, they got a whole different set of problems than we do in Harbonia. Anyway, Patrick, haven't seen you in 3 months. And even longer for you, Brigadier General.
Half a year, right? Back at the Northern War victory celebration.
He's a spear user. And you can tell he looks like he's slightly Nordian. The man is said to be the right hand of General Le Guin. The Black Whirlwind. You don't get a nickname like that sitting around. Brigadier General Wallace Baradas.
Wallace Bardius at your service. I lead the Unified Regions Army. And I'd like to welcome you to Lemaire, new Class 7. Seems like General Le Guin's really got your nose to the grindstone.
Just a little. If I may, Brigadier General, I'm here to let you know we'll be starting our field exercises. Understood? Good luck with your training. Not my words worth much. I'm just filling in. I take it this is Marquis Balin is busy. Busy's one word for it. If you call going out on the town the night before the Imperial Provincial Council busy, then yes, he's quite busy. Wait, really? Really? The guy's notorious in Lemaire for being such a bum. They say he spends more time in Raquel than he does in Ordis. Hey now, let's not be rude. I like to keep discussing Marquis Balin's failings. I'm afraid we have to cut to the chase here. Ryan received a list of special operation requests. Attached to the usual document was an additional form, the header Advisory. Advisory. This says, with potential Jaeger Corps. Possible movement by Red Constellation and Zephyr. Afraid we don't have any concrete evidence. But over the past 6 months, we've seen suspicious activity from both Jaeger Corps. The activity led us to believe that they're planning something in the Imperial Provincial Council in Lemaire. You can't be serious. They would really target the Provincial Council? It's possible we're jumping into shadows. But I can't even say whether or not the Society is involved. But as one of the stewards of the Council, I thought it best to discuss the possibility with the Brigadier General. See, so this is a request as yours, Patrick. Have the Intelligence Division or the RMP offered any information? Talk to Major Rival about conducting joint operations in the event of an emergency. We should have any information to share, and the Intelligence Division has yet to respond to us. Says we'll thank the government for that. Why would they ignore something like this? Because they don't give a damn about the world outside of their precious capital. Which is why I'm so grateful that you're here. Your presence is like a blessing from the winds and the goddess. See, he's referencing winds like Nords people do. Look forward to seeing what General Aurelius Class 7 is capable of. Oh, a blessing from the winds? It's the traditional faith of the Nord Highlands. We won't disappoint. We'll keep your ears to the ground for any sort of Jaeger activity, especially any that might have to do with the Council. Good, I'm counting on you. By the way, you'll be heading straight to Ordis. If you like, I can order you a car. Don't worry, we got our current transportation also taken care of. The Opal bikes, I take it. You have an extra seat. Would you mind if I joined? Not at all. Everyone else okay with that? Of course. If we change seating arrangements, we should have room. Farewell, young master. Best of luck at the Council. You stop calling me that. I swear it's as if you and Celestine are trying to drive me mad. Perish the thought, Master Patrick. Take care out there. I believe you're a Vander, and you're a citizen of Crossbell. You're Altina, was it? I've heard much about you. You have? From me. I consulted with him often last year for my work. I've heard you're the son of Marquis Higharms. You were a classmate of Instructor Rean's at the campus, right? Yes, though we were in different classes. Of course, you two are from the Lemaire province. Ordis, to be precise. I'm Count Egret's granddaughter. I've heard so many stories about you, Lord Patrick. Something along the lines of Marquis no good to that son, I suppose. I'm not acquainted with your grandfather, but I do know of him. He acted as a consort for a previous duke. So I hear. I'm not from Ordis like her. I lived in Rockwell. But I don't know any fancy connections to the upper class. Rockwell, I've been there a few times to their casinos and theatres. It's a bustling nightlife to be refreshing as it is unique, personally. Ha! We can't talk more on the way. You can ride next to me, Pat. Juna, can Altina ride with you? Sure thing. This allows for up to Norway distribution. Well then, let's get going. We have to use this exclusive order, which we'll do, of course. I'm actually going to go ahead and heal whilst I'm here. Get that taken care of, so we're all a little bit better. Okay, so heading to Ordis is the key. Are we gonna get any sort of words along here? No, nothing. I wish I had an auto accelerate. If I could just go like, I mean, I can travel. It will allow me to travel, but it doesn't allow me to do that. But as I go into the box because I was looking down at something. Forward. That off the distance, this is the port city of Ordis. It's a little ways away, but we shouldn't take too long by bike. Imagine that we head straight there, without any side trips to distract us. Agreed, our schedule's going to be packed again. We should start our special ops mission as soon as possible. Someone wants to hit the beach. How to approach special ops missions is left to the student's decision, correct? That's right, priority missions and emergencies aside, you're free to tackle assignments as you see fit. You might not take some time to discuss how to handle them with your classmates. Very well. That's what I like to hear. Somehow I feel like we don't need to worry about you two pulling your own weight. We may want to worry about holding them back. No kidding, especially you, Ash. You know, remember to work with us, not against us. Roger that, Wild Philly. Wait, you want to go, Puddinghead? Well, they're certainly living up to the Class 7's name. They're the same sort of energy you did. Remember determined I used to be to prove Class 1's superiority. How could I forget? Thors main campus is separated by nobles and commoners into different classes until last year, didn't they? The all Class 7 being the notable exception. That's right, though honestly I'm still a little torn about that. Thinking back on it, there was something to be said for the competition between upper and lower classes. Perhaps it was unfair for the noble students to get private saloon and longer vacations. Keeping that in mind, I completely understand the change to a merit-based system. I can't say get the class divide approach, but the merit-based system isn't without its flaws. Besides, wouldn't the prince still get special treatment regardless? Yeah, I'm sure his whole little entourage has their own damn castle at school. Would hardly surprise me. Wonder how main campus field exercise in Northumbria are going right now. Anyway, we got sidetracked. We should make our way to Ordis. Understood. Let us be off. Fun. Okay. I'm not going to fight any of these because I fought a little of them before coming back to you.
The seat is comfortable, but I never thought they'd enter mass production. You must be happy about it though, Rean. You used to ride your bike everywhere.
I am. And it never would have happened without Angelica and George.
The posh boy. So, first things first, investigate. Let's get the saltpeter. Did we even get our... Did I... No, okay, we have not... I was wondering if we grabbed them yet. We never did. But let's go ahead and... get our bike on the go.
Let's get going.
Although we can't use them in a fight.
Let's do this.
Let's do the order. What does the order do? Southern Cross.
Gleam! Southern Cross!
Casting time is a lot down is what I'm gathering here.
Ordis, activate!
Nice.
My turn.
Then we shall, for the first time in a while, hear everything with just arts for a little bit.
Yeah.
Smash.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Crystal Edge. Taken out 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Ha.
Easy money.
Oh, more guests?
Very well. Arcus, activate.
See what we can
I'm
do here.
going.
Do a golden sphere, not golden sphere, a silver thorn.
Arcus, activate.
We'll do 2 of these, because why not?
Yeah.
Another Crystal Edge.
I'm up.
Oh, and stuff which has a delay, so we're going to do this.
Gale.
There.
Just because if we can get that Zero
Very
Arts
well.
into someone that's good, we'll get an Angel Dust
Yeah.
here. Nice.
I'm going.
Easy money.
Oh, did we win?
We'll take it. Boop. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. And then it doesn't appear to be anything too crazy going ahead. I will fight. I should fight everything, really, shouldn't I? I'm going to fight this thing then. Although I do... It's going to take a while, but...
Now's our chance.
kind of part of the game. Is that I don't want to be too behind on everything.
Keep it up. It's my turn. I'll leave it to you.
I'm up with Stabby Boy.
Yeah!
Here I go. You can't escape. Fire!
Nice, take as many of those down. The taunt is fine.
My turn.
Defense down, strength up. God damn it, it's not good.
Let's go.
But that is fairly
All right. Nice
self-explanatory, easy. Let's make our way. I'll fight all the battles. Make sure that we keep our way out of any of these. I'm sure there'll be things for us to attack.
work. Now, brace yourself.
We'll go for a Gale straight away.
Form, Gale.
Nicely done.
Let's go. Strike!
Self-heal. Very annoying.
It's my turn! You can't escape! Fire!
I got this.
Nicely done.
Very well.
Take out this thing.
Yeah.
Hope that this... I didn't miss, but that's okay.
It's my turn.
Get the slash,
Now!
get the breakpoint back.
It's mine. I got this.
It's my turn! Yeah! Wide open!
Too slow.
Too slow.
Right on!
We'll take it. Feels weird to play games. I need to go into quite a flow, and I need to try and get back of recording consistently. But I'm actually gonna get out of this and do one of these.
There. Let's wipe them out.
Now, have we fought these things yet? Hornboars. We have. Nice. In that case, we go to not arts, but we'll go to a Gemini thing.
You can't escape! Fire!
Takes the defense down, which is a good
Let's
start.
go.
Crimson Slash. Try and get the
Get
break
back.
point. Yes, that's what we want.
It's down.
Get the
Come on,
rush.
Ash.
Got some
My
breaks.
turn. Yeah. It's down.
It's
Get the
mine.
assist. Want to bring Altina
My
in at
turn.
one point,
Hey, you.
so I can try and get her CP up to a better level.
Yeah.
Get the next assist.
An opening. Let's go.
Might actually bring them out with this.
My apologies.
I'll handle it.
Down, one down for that.
Let's go.
Oh,
Here I go!
straight up. Cracked out that one.
Wide open!
Get the assist with Altina.
I'll assist.
Nice. And I think that should have a very healthy
Thanks, Allie.
bonus
Good
for
work.
us. Right, what have we got in here?
Ah, treasure chest.
A silver bell, we'll take it. I'm going to kill everything here. And then I will see you in a second when I'm back, rather than make you watch me just do the same battles over and over. Okay. Defeated all of those along that path, so let's keep on making our way forward as we find ourselves at another impasse. What's this going to have? Investigate. You can see the naval fortress very well from here. I think this is going to be a photo for Vivi. We'll send that straight away, obviously. By later, we mean now. Update Vivi.
Sorry. Now, let's see. Oh, wow, nice. I'll send you your reward.
I haven't checked if I've looked at any of what the rewards were. They were just sending photos of everyone. Yes, I've got everyone. The last one, I believe, was of Wendy. So there we go. Nicely done.
Let's get going.
We'll fight this.
Sit. Huh. Fine. Bring it.
Try and take out everyone. Nice. Death blow.
Yes! Yeah!
I got this. Huh. Yeah. An opening.
Pretty simple.
Those
Boom,
were some
boom,
good
boom.
moves, Ash. You expect anything else?
Apparently we don't. No. That's good. Right, let's get back in these. No,
Let's
truck.
get going.
Head this. Fight everything on the
Everyone
way.
ready?
I mean, if I've got a
Form.
crit,
Down.
I'm just going to use that immediately.
Now.
Use
Come
rush.
on, Ash.
It's my turn! Yeah! Now's our chance!
Get our
I'll assist.
mojo back.
My turn.
Actually going to swap back into
Switch.
Mr.
Leave
Vander.
it to me.
My turn.
Nice. Crit alone's enough.
Got no time to waste.
Deva reached level 5. Nice. New art stone for Deva. Okay. Let's grab this one.
Let's start the battle.
Miguel as much of them as I can. And hope one of us... None of them do take the bait, which is a little bit annoying. But hey ho.
Azure wings, shoot!
None of those took the
My
bait
turn.
either. We'll do a rain slash. Hope that someone takes the bait. Nice, they do.
There.
He's our rush. Gonna do that simply because I don't want to lose Kurt, which I might do anyway. Fuck.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Auto Thelis though in the house. Even though Kurt's gonna go straight for it.
It's my turn.
Kurt is gonna go straight for them. If I go here, I can get all of them in the golden sphere.
My
Nice.
turn.
Tap for one.
This is nothing.
Kurt gets his retribution. Pretty goddamn
Is
quick.
that all?
Nice, and we get level up for Scold.
I grew a little.
I must train even more. Nice.
Stats updated.
Any new crafts?
Yeah, I did it.
No. $50 of each sepith.
Let's get going.
Nice, nice, nice. We'll take it. I do want to fight these things, but is everything going to be... I do also not want to just have this episode be me fighting things. So we'll try and find up here. There's going to be another, undeniably another thing for us to grab. Okay, here it is.
I found some treasure!
And what I'm going to do is defeat everything that's around here, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, we're back here. I defeated a bunch of those enemies.
Over there. That's Ordis.
Here's the thing is I want to get to Ordis in this
Okay,
episode.
let's put the pedal to the metal.
We will after I've defeated all
Now,
these fucking
let's
enemies
go.
on the road. I'll defeat some of them.
Yeah.
It's more, I don't want to, it's literally just
It's
be
my
like
turn.
an hour and a half of me fighting everything.
Get
Which
back
I'm sure will be fine.
now.
Just added up and changed
It's mine.
people's,
My turn.
went and changed people's quartz it up just a little bit. Mainly just giving them improved versions
It's
or
my
super
turn.
rare versions of things that we had
I'm
already,
going. Yeah. Now's our chance.
which I thought would be more useful for them. Oh, apart from I didn't do the one thing I wanted to
You're
do.
pretty good with that rifle.
Thanks for covering me.
All right, got it.
Which was to give Night Gleam 3 to Rean. So let's actually quickly do that now. Not Night Gleam, Nightmare 3. He was the only one I didn't do anything on. I mean, getting rid of airstrike's probably not a bad idea. We'll give him the Nemesis arrow. Prankster kind of sits up there pretty high for me. Aquableed SI could probably be moved at some point, but I'm not too bothered about that. Giving him a black belt, also probably not a bad idea. Right. Fight you.
Let's do this.
Get back.
Make it quick.
It's down. Come on, Ash.
I'm going. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Oh, did we win?
Everyone's links is slightly growing as well, which is all very, 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 very good. We need need them to do as best as they can to get that done. Right. Into Ordis we go. We finally made it. So this is the port city. It's so much bigger up close. Which unfortunately means a longer walk from camp. You there. What sort of vehicle is this? Where did you come from? These are from Thors Military Academy branch campus. But Brigadier General Ordis told you they were coming. Lord Patrick, sorry for the trouble. You're absolutely correct. Right this way, all of you. Who needs a passport when you got a Patrick? You've only been here a couple of months. How do they know you so well? Let's just say handling Leber's nobility is no easy task. Should we head inside? Let's. Port City, here we come. Interesting. It's a blue Heimdall. Ordis, the port city.
Wow. It's so beautiful. And so huge.
Yeah. This is my first time here, so I had no idea what to expect.
I've been here many times on missions.
Looking at this view, I can see why Ordis is so famous.
Damn, it's almost annoying how scenic this place is.
Almost. Not definitely, but almost annoying.
Oh, you say that, but I can tell you're happy to be here.
Boasting a population of 460,000, the port city of Ordis is 3 times the size of St. Arc. It's also the font from which House Cayenne, head of the 4 great houses and largest noble family in Erebonia, draws their wealth. However, since the Civil War, there have been certain issues.
You could say that.
Huh?
What do you... Well, we can learn more about the city through our special ops missions. Patrick, will you be returning to the Duke's mansion?
I will, given that I seem to be the resident caretaker now. Oh yes, and I've heard from Eustace. He should arrive this evening.
Nice.
On House Alberea's private airship, no less.
I see. Would you tell him to give me a call when he gets in?
Absolutely. All right, Rean, new Class 7. I wish you all the best of luck with your missions in La Mer.
The true turnaround of this series.
Though if you do find yourself in
Patrick.
trouble, don't hesitate to call on me.
Oh, thank you.
We will try to live up to your expectations.
Sorry, the dogs are barking. I'll see you in a sec. Hello. Sorry, seemingly absolutely going at nothing. But there you go. For a fancy noble, he's awfully nice. There's nowhere near as terrible as the rumors I'd heard, though I suppose they were about his younger days. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, I could see him as a spoiled little brat. To be honest, he was kind of immature when we first met, but then again, so was I. We both really learned a lot over the 2 years we were at Thors together. He may not be from Class 7, but he's a dear friend of mine. Whoa. A dear friend. Alright, we got some missions to do. Let's start by confirming Brigadier General's orders. Understood. Let's take a look here. So, we've got a gossiping for flair. Some brigand has stolen my extremely precious and most valuable jewel. Recovered immediately. I'll be the Hermit Inn in Raquel. Don't make me wait. Love me jaded. Need preparations for the summer festival. Come to my oval factory on North Street for more details. Yaka yaka yaka, yacht or yotta yotta yotta. For a good measure, we're going to need to inspect the ships currently docked at the wharf. And then we've got Ordis, Coastal Road Monster. Dangerous monster, stars in the Ordis Coastal Road. Unified Regions Army hereby requests its extermination. There we go. So there are the orders proper. Variety is the spice of life. Great, so we're basically unpaid bracers. No, it's not it. The orders were meant to be dovetail nicely with our special ops missions. Looks to me like we'll need to head to the highway. Perhaps we should patrol Ordis and first get our bearings. Smart. We'll do that first, then hit the highway. Should make note of this too. Regency effect. Yep. Over the past 6 months, there haven't been any confirmed Jaegerports activity within the Empire. However, the provincial council is being held in La Mer, specifically Ordis. We want you to remain vigilant. If you witness any special activity during your field exercises, special op missions, please report it to the Unified Regions Army. That's the situation. Keep it in mind. Jaegers or no, probably going east to Raquel this afternoon. But before that, mind showing us around the city, Muse?
Gladly. Well, here's one thing I'd like to do first.
What the?
Welcome to the capital of the La Mer province and the western coast's most renowned seaport. The port city, Ordis.
Like Crossbow, this place is too big to see in one day. So why don't I familiarize with the major districts? Please do. First area you'll see when you arrive at the station is the business district. Find hotels, department stores, including apparently a new shop from the capital.
Indeed. Hotel Ortesnia, Rivera Court, Kleist Mall.
Outside of there are 3 more areas of interest. North Street, which is lined with an assortment of shops. The Noble District, as one would expect, is positively lousy with mansions, the centerpiece being the Dukes. Last but not least, the port, which you can see down below.
I imagine Ordis is going to lead us all over this city.
This is a lot to look at.
Yeah, once we're done sightseeing, we got a monster to kill. Sounds like we have a plan. Time to commence our field exercises here in La Mer. As usual, I'm counting on you guys to take initiative.
Right. I always do.
Interesting. So, we're going to have some things to do. Mainly, the first thing we're going to do is head to a whole bunch of places. Namely, the mall, I think, is the first place. This new Kleist Mall. Such a hassle to deal with these events this year. Hello. This is often called the coastal region. No, it's the hotel so my lord can rest. Interesting. Old lady Ortho. So this is actually where we're going to head to first. An all-out experience department store, it would seem. A town of nobles or nothing.
This is a Kleist Mall. Opened a half a year ago, and if anything, it's catered for commoners.
Really? Commoners also have been showing an interest in luxury goods lately. Kleist Mall's pretty popular from what I've heard. And the separate rates. Exchange rates are higher here. I should have known that before I exchange them at the camp, but we'll exchange what we have got here, so let's go ahead. We'll take it. We'll do an exchange of that mirror, which we'll obviously take. Anything we can buy from the... We'll take the compact juicer. If the boots improve, we take. Not really for anyone else. This takes you all down, that's fine. Already got on these bulbs. Okay. We'll take that for now. But we need to get through the RF store. There's some other stuff we do need to buy that. So let's go ahead and give the compact juicer to you girl. And her HP is increased, which is always good. Thank you, Hubert, for your service. Shop. Let's talk to the... It's a good selection. We've got the news publications. Same day they come out of the capital. We got one of these in our infantry, but it's not a problem. But what they do have is the Black Records, which is kind of crazy. The Immoral Hero 3, and we got one of those. They don't have any cards that we need to have there. But the fact that we've got that Black Records 3 though is pretty kind of crazy. Can I read a Black Records 3 copy? Let's update Rean.
Hello there, Rean. You found some new records? Very well. I'll start deciphering them.
Just casually at a bookstore. That's fine.
Leave it to me.
Don't have to wait a while. That's fine. Grab this. A royalty and a red hot pecky is what we need from these guys. Let's go ahead and send the royalty to either Olivier or Alfin. Nice, to Alfin. Thank you, sir, very, very much. But yeah, this thing must be pretty good. I'm guessing the other shops aren't going to be too great. Best of all, it's cheap. It's not always good. I mean, it's kind of convenient. It's not amazing. But let's head to the other shopping area in town. Not the hotel. Riviera Courts. Riviera Court is a really famous department store in Ordis. It comprised of neighbor-run businesses that established 200 years ago. There isn't a single product that you can't find at another store. Then in mind, it doesn't seem all that popular. I'm guessing there's a reason for that. It's probably because it's very expensive. We are the guys to help them back. We come to sightsee around Ordis for the Sun Festival. Even if Ritual Council is going on too, but I can't care less about that. There they are. Lord Quinn and Helena. What are you saying? The prices are better. Let's speak to you. What are your shop of Hereford's drugstore? I like that, getting a tonic here. Nice. Go one of these. Buying the Mishi. Let's go ahead and give the tonic. Bet this makes some good use of my hair. Why'd you give me this out of the bowl? Strength increased by 15. Getting ourselves all of the stuff. Let's have a talksy here at the Luxury Boutique Rubens. My lady, huh? There we go. We're going to buy this just for the sake of it. I'm not going to equip it though. Any of these work? Any of these make us better? Yes. Navy Cross works for you, so we're definitely going to buy that. That also works for Altina, so we'll give that. Go there. Craft Boots. Better for Rean. Noble Feather. Better for Altina, so let's go ahead and equip that. Nice, nice, nice. And then there's some other stuff we need to buy here. No, we don't. Nothing else here. Speak to the... Here, Marion's rum. High quality rum made in La Mer. Rare and very valuable. We'll buy one of them and one of the sea salt peckies for later on. Okay. Then we'll head to our next district we need to head to. A little orienteering around Ordis.
I can see a boat way out there. Hey! Land ho!
Quit it. You're so embarrassing.
Indeed you are. Let's speak to this. I mean, you're too young to be going around at night in a big city like this. Too damn young. Senark is pretty and all, but this is an embodiment. Of magnificence. There's a reason this place is popular with nobility. Damn, look at all those mansions. Compensating much? Certainly is. Look at that. Look at that one's more of a castle than a mansion. That's the Cayenne estate. The former home of the Duke is pulling strings during the Civil War. The largest noble house in the Empire. That's right. Imagine Duke Cayenne is sensitive and subject to the people of Ordis. Everyone sees him a little differently, but they'll all tell you his imprisonment at the Imperial family was nothing short of a disaster, and he deserves his arrest. How could he have done something so foolish? Things like that. I see. Way I see it, if it didn't blow up in his face, the nobles would be singing his praises right about now. By the way, it sounds like Duke Cayenne's mansion is going to be the site of the Imperial Provincial Council, meaning there's a good district for us to patrol. Agreed. With the cathedral so close, imagine this area will draw a sizable crowd. Should we get going? So, here we are. The noble district, the business district. Interesting. I don't think this is where we're going to be ending up here. Where does this way go? Absolutely not, no. What I want to do is more shopping before we do anything else. Yes, let's go North Street.
This is the North Street of the port city, a hill that leads up to the port. In addition to taverns, there's an ordnance store, a glass workshop that's popular with the Duke households. Despite being a big city of nobles, it's actually quite approachable. With all the stalls, it's pretty lively. Sea breeze is laced with a pleasant aroma. You must be cooking seafood somewhere. I'm glad nothing has changed. Oh, your home is around here? Isn't this the commoner area? When my grandfather retired, we moved to this area. Would it be alright for me to go say hi? It's just past this alley. Of course, I don't mind. It's alright if we meet them too? By all means. This is exciting. Sure, my friends are here too, but I'm going to introduce my potential future husband to everyone. I don't want you to shock them, so don't joke around, okay? So I can't gauge how serious she is. Muse's family, I have no idea what to expect. Count Egret, home of any count, has gotta be prestigious. Maybe it has. But I think it's somewhere along there. But we'll actually save that for a little bit of a later.
It smells nice. Ordis is also known for its abundance of flowers.
There we go.
My lady, it's been a while. Hello, Glycine. Looks like followers are coming into bloom.
Please take a good gander. Certainly will be a rose perfume will be bought for Sharon. Some watermelon seeds and a rose pecky will also be bought. Nice. Pretty good showing there. Head into Strauss Allboy Factory. This is someone who's doing one of our quests, but we'll talk to him another time. We're just here to talk to you. My lady, it's been a while. I suppose it has been 2 years. Looks like you've been greatly, Luther. Still a long way to go. Gramps the Ultimate Craftsman. You see the golden emblem. That must be a competition. Bless Garth's work in the Empire. A Trilogy Hearts and an Elder Watch shall be bought from here. We'll leave those for now. I should give those items to, or send those items away to someone. So Trilogy Hearts to Alyssa. Rose Perfume to Sharon. Sharon's bond is at maximum. I'm sure we're doing it completely for good reasons. We were not going to speak to old matey boy quite yet. We'll get to him at some point. Let's head into the Seabreeze Tavern. Colourful bourbons to get it into our recommended dish book and memorising the recipe. Thank you, good sir. Still need the best in the business. And I think for the last thing we'll do this episode, of course, is do that. But we do have to go here. Oh, young lady who's related to Sir Egret. Nice to see you, Bartello. Anything changed? Ballad is a Marquis puppet. There we go. He's pretty well connected. Certainly is. We need to buy a ground sausage. Empire meat. To be fair, kebab meat is pretty good. Right, I think with that we are done with our to know. We're done with our what we needed to buy at this place. So I'm going to head up the rest of this street to the Egret household, which I'm sure we're going to learn something a little bit more interesting.
Oh, this is your home? Yes, Count Egret residence, where I used to live. I've already told him about our visit, so please come in.
You walking us straight into some kind of spider web?
You'll find out soon enough. Just make sure we're en route to our family.
This should be interesting and very revealing.
At long last. Welcome home, Lady Musée. So glad to see you first thing upon my arrival, Setsuna.
Hello. My apologies for the sudden visit. We are
Class 7 Thors Military Campus. Lady Musée has told me much about you. And I just finished putting the tea on for you.
Huh? How could she have known we were coming?
But of course she knew. I wrote her about our impending arrival. I told her right down to the very hour. How? It's not humanly possible.
Welcome home, Musée. We've missed you so. Okay, they are old.
Grandfather, grandmother, I'm so delighted to see you.
Count Egret. Lady Suzanne.
You haven't changed at all, my dear. I've seen you brought guests.
You excuse me for not coming down. I'm Theodore Egret, Musée's grandfather. Welcome, Class 7, and Ashen Chevalier. Is Egret the name of the bloodline people? I don't know, maybe not.
Wow, this taste is amazing.
The tea leaves must be very high quality.
The scones are freshly baked too.
Some Ordis first flush of the season. It pairs well with Setsuna's confections, no? Instructor, I've heard your style of swordsmanship hails from the east. Would you have preferred green tea from Long Lai? This suits me perfectly fine, I assure you. You must be familiar with a variety of customs outside Erebonier. Are you the one who gave Musée her kimono? A man in retirement has more time in his hands, so he'll never know what to do with. In this support city, I have access to goods near and far.
With all he buys, he won't soon be able to fit into our own home. But this is one of his few pleasures in life.
Now you've come all this way, please, relax. I fear I must have no information to share on that Jaeger corps you're searching for. Interesting, huh?
How do you know?
Heard you stop by the naval fortress. Call it a guess, but the timings of your visit and circumstances as they are.
Grandfather, you trickster.
You did the same damn thing. You're good nose for sniffing things out, huh, old man?
Ash, that's rude.
Count Egret used to serve as previous Duke Cayenne's advisor. I still listen plenty for hearsay. Speaking of you, you do me the honor of visiting my home, Ashen Chevalier. My grandfather my granddaughter being the delight that she is. We may end up getting to know each other very well in the future.
No, you do go on.
Well,
everything about her makes sense now. What did you write in that letter? Now, Musée, don't cause trouble for your school. You must forgive us, I'm just so excited to see her again.
All jokes aside, you've come to the city at a peculiar time. The Imperial Provincial Council begins tomorrow. To have so many ruling lords present will be no doubt bring a share of trouble. Perhaps, will you not be in attendance? I've had the privilege of an invitation, but retirement suits me. The main topic of discussion bids me to remain quiet as well. Oh, of course. It's a topic worthy of discussion, however. Agreed, it's much more serious than the state of Cruzan. Yeah, even a coroner like me gets that.
Any ideas? I only have information on Ordis around the time of the war. Anything we say on the matter will be pure speculation, so why don't we stop before we get ahead of ourselves?
Too true. I heard the branch campus principal is General Le Guin. What do you think of her?
Well, she lives up to everything people say,
to be certain. Nothing I heard in Raquel could have prepared me for that whack job.
I've never even met someone so extraordinary with an ego to match.
That's saying quite a lot, though I can't deny any of it. Your honesty is refreshing. I've known her since she was a child, due to having been acquainted with the previous count. Never thought she would have gained such a name for herself.
Regrets quite adore General Le Guin. I'm certain she is equally loved throughout Ordis. It'd be no exaggeration to call her our hero, in fact. She's always protected our port from the Imperial Army during the Civil War. I mean, I've heard those stories, sure. We only see her as a terrifying principal, I fear.
Is she, because obviously talking about the succession of who should rule over this land, is she a candidate? Pardon us, we completely overstayed our welcome.
I enjoyed hearing stories you told us. The tea and scones were very good. We loved having you here.
Indeed, put a smile on an old man's face. You made some wonderful friends, Muse.
I certainly have. Well then, grandfather, grandmother, Setsuna, she'll return once again when we're on break.
Take care during your activities.
I press some tea and scones upon your arrival. What a nice family.
Your grandpa is quite a character.
Even though he's retired now, I could tell he must have been rather accomplished in his day. Well, that's very kind of you. He took care of me ever since I lost my parents. Ever since I left home for school when I was just 9. I wish I could do more for him. I see. I remember you telling me about your parents.
Why did they even let you go to a military academy? Let alone allow you to quit the girls' school. It wasn't even the main campus. Just some branch campus full of weirdos and troublemakers.
I had my reasons for leaving the girls' school. Figured that since times are the way they are now, I should enroll at Thors. In regards to the main campus, that really intensified their evaluation. They really intensified their evaluations of the noble students. So grandfather was okay with me going to branch campus, especially since General Aurelier is the principal. I see. The main contributing factors. It's kind of surprising.
I wasn't able to help you at all. Neither was I. I wish there was something I could have done.
Your concern is more than enough. I couldn't keep going to St. Estraya either way.
Reasons. I'm sure you did.
I entered the branch campus and met everyone in military finance in Class 7. Most importantly, I met Rean. It must be destiny.
Destiny aside, I'm glad you feel the same way about meeting us. Alright, let's resume our special ops. There are still areas we haven't been to yet.
You're right. Let's go. I haven't really relaxed like this in a while. Hope grandfather and grandmother and Setsuna are doing well. Anyway, I should consider this a nice starting over point.
Brilliant shot may now be used. I think this is probably a good place to say. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Now we're going to see Harbor District first.
Whoa. Looking at it from here, this really is a huge port city.
Tons of large ships, freighters, and looks like there's private yachts too.
They say more freight passes through here than just about anywhere else on the continent. You can see why this place is called the root of Lemaire's abundance.
Phony locks, don't you ever so phony locks? Don't you have a ship?
Her locks aren't phony. My grandfather owns one commercial ship and one freighter. That's about it. Many nobles have let go of their ships recently. Many of the owners are from the capital.
Guess that's a sign of the times. We have requests. There should be a sailor bar around here. Might be a good idea to head there to gather our information for our investigation.
Understood. It should be the last place Musi would recommend. Once we're done here, we should head south on the coastal road. Yeah, we got that monster to take care of.
Before departing, we need to make sure we're ready. And I think this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Love ya.